What's good, boys? How are you all going? So, I've been a trader for 2 years now, and in that time, I've failed about eight prop firm challenges. I've passed two challenges, so I've gotten through the eval onto a funded account and blown them as well. There's been times where I've been two trades away from getting a payout and then blown that account. And there has been so many nights, I can't even recall how many, where I've just been screaming into my hands, so upset and devastated about the fact that I've blown another account. And I just couldn't figure out what was wrong with me and why I kept on doing it. I spent 2 years watching YouTube videos, reading books about psychology and trading psychology. I even started learning philosophy and trying to apply philosophy into my trading to have better trading psychology. But nothing worked. Nothing that I read, nothing that I consumed, none of the videos that I watched on YouTube clicked for me. I just couldn't apply any of that information into my trading. But I've finally figured it out. Since the start of the year, I've been a profitable trader. I've had 3 months of consistent profitability, and I haven't overtraded, I haven't over leveraged, I haven't revenge traded, and I haven't full ported any accounts. And I know that 3 months isn't the longest time, right? It doesn't mean that I'm a profitable trader, but there's no doubt that I'm a better trader now than I was at the end of last year. If someone had have told me last year that I would be in the position that I'm in now, to have traded for 3 months without having any of those psychological issues, none of the revenge trading, none of the just bullshit that makes you a bad trader. If someone could tell me that I was able to achieve that, even just 3 months of that, I don't even know if I would have believed them. I was that lost with myself and I had that low self belief with myself at that point. I was just in too deep. I couldn't hold myself back from pressing the buy button because I was just so obsessed with the idea of making money right now from trading. And I'd seen videos of people talking about this concept on YouTube, talking about being too obsessed with the money, focusing on the money, not focusing on the process, whatever you want to call it. But it just wasn't clicking for me. So I started learning about marketing and running ads for other businesses. And I didn't start learning this because of trying to find something else to make my trading psychology better. It was nothing to do with that. It was because I felt like quitting. I didn't want to trade anymore because it just felt like I wasn't succeeding and I needed to figure something else out. But I kept trading during that time. And the craziest shit is that when I started to put my focus into learning about the marketing, my trading got insanely better because I wasn't worried about the trading as much because I was thinking more about the marketing. And it's crazy because I never intended to start that to make the trading better. I started that because I felt like the trading wasn't working and I was fucked up. And that's what gave me the realization. It wasn't an aha moment. It happened over time, but diversifying myself and not having all of my eggs in one basket made my trading better. And it's funny because this is what all of the trading YouTubers are doing. Anyone that you watch on YouTube, all of the trading influencers and trading gurus, if you want to call them that, they have multiple income streams. They are making money from other things other than trading, and that allows them to have a super solid state of mind when they're actually trading. It's easy for them to tell us to be more patient traders and more disciplined traders because they are already making money from other things and we are not. We have trading and that's all that we have right now. These influencers sell courses, they sell digital products, they sell things through their personal brands, they start new businesses, they make money off of the content that they create. They have this perfect trading psychology because they don't have all of their eggs in one basket. It's that simple. And I think that you can look at this and say, damn, fuck those guys, they're not really traders. But I don't think that's a good approach. I think that they're actually being pretty smart about it. So I'm not saying to quit trading, but I'm just saying to find something else that you can fall back on. Find a reason for you to be patient in your trading. find a reason to have good psychology in your trading. When you realize that you can have success in other business models, doing other things in life, trying out different things, that is going to be what actually gives you the success in your trading. It takes the pressure off of having to make money right now. And when you have something else to focus on, you just aren't as stressed and you have better psychology. For me, I no longer find that I have nearly as much stress as I used to when I take a loss or whether I, don't find a trade for the day, because I know that I have other businesses that I'm working on starting and I have other ideas of ways that I might be able to make money in the future. And that relieves so much stress from me. And I no longer finish the day if I'm on a red day and just feel like I've failed and like nothing's working for me, because I know that there's still other things to fall back on. I used to have the mentality of it's either plan A or plan A. There is no plan B. And that was a really bad way of looking at things because, I used to think that if plan A fails, then I failed and I don't want to fail. But I think, you need to realize that having a plan B doesn't mean giving up on plan A. It's just a smart thing to do. None of us are superhumans. None of us are perfect. And we are trying to be that 1% that make trading work. So why take the gamble on being the 1% and just putting all of your eggs in that one basket? It's stupid. I came to this realization that if I can't make trading work, I'm actually not completely fucked. I'm not doomed if it doesn't work out. There's so many other options and ways to make money online. We have so much information on the internet. You can learn anything without even having to pay for a course, without even having to go and get a degree. I think that I was just too blinded by wanting to be a successful trader and make money right now that I wasn't able to see this. And when I first sort of started thinking about this, I felt kind of guilty because I felt like I was in bed with a different idea and like I was giving up on trading. But when I discovered this, I actually realized that it was quite the opposite of giving up on trading. And the results that I got from this were incredible. I no longer was worrying about the short-term results of my trading. I wasn't so worried on the day if I took a loss or didn't find a setup. I was able to think more about the bigger picture because I had other things to occupy my mind with and, give me better psychology. And I'm not perfect. Obviously, when I take losses, a lot of the times I still get pissed off. It's still fucking annoying. And I still feel kind of shit about the fact that I took a loss. But just the absolute, I used to get just a terrible feeling when I took a loss. Honestly, and just it felt like heart shattering when I took a loss is how it used to feel. And it doesn't feel like that anymore. That real physical pain feeling from taking losses is gone. And I think you should do everything in your power to get rid of that. And that's what I'm trying to sort of explain here. I'm able to go an entire week now without taking a trade because I don't feel the urgency of I need to make money right now from trading. And I think that if if I tried to go a week without trading at some point last year, I would have just felt like I was failing and I would have felt like I was just stagnant because when I'm not taking trades, I'm not making money and I'm not doing anything else with my time. So it's obvious that you're going to feel like you're not getting anywhere and like you're failing. But when you have something else to take off the pressure from your trading, you no longer have that feeling. And that therefore benefits your psychology. If you're anything like me, you started trading in the first place because you wanted to not have to work a 9 to 5 job. And what that means is you already have the mindset of an entrepreneur. You already are in such a better position than so many people to start doing new business ideas. You've already got the knowledge of trading and you can use those lessons and apply them to other things. You just need to open yourself up to that idea. I wrote a list and I'll just read them out. Learn how to run Facebook ads. Learn the skill of marketing. Start your own business. Try dropshipping. Learn coding. Start a YouTube channel. Learn video editing and offer your services. Write a book. Learn photography. Sell your prints online. TikTok shop. Affiliate marketing. Design logos for brands. If you're super good at something, sell it. If you have a skill, sell it. Like you can do other things. You're not trapped in trading. You can do so many things and still trade and still be a trader. If you fail at trading today, if you take a loss today, at least you have this new business idea that you're trying to start. So at least you can fall back on that. Or if you had a failure in this business that you're trying to start, well, at least you get to trade later. Like you can diversify your options, and like as a result, regardless of which one is having a bit of a shit day, the other one can help you balance out and just have a stronger mindset. If you can't find discipline in your trading, if you just always revenge trade, overtrade, full port accounts, and if you end the day sometimes just feeling like absolute shit, feeling like you're never going to be a good trader, I encourage you to just think about why. Why are you doing those things? It's, let's be real, it's to make money. And if you're doing these things and you can't make money because you're doing these things, then maybe you need to just look elsewhere. Just think about some other things, just really think about it. Think about some things that you really like doing and you enjoy doing, something you're passionate about, and put some more time into that and watch your trading get better. That's what happened for me, and I really do think that that can happen for you as well. Thank you for watching, boys. I appreciate you all. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put that in the description. And yeah, appreciate you all, boys. Catch ya.